everyone, Trevor Navarre here with Razor, and today we're going to be replacing the rear inner tube on our Rambler 12. This is a moderately difficult process. It should take you approximately 30 minutes from start to finish. You'll need the following tools: a Phillips screwdriver, a 15mm wrench, two 8mm wrenches, two plastic tire levers. Make sure they're plastic so we don't cause any damage to the tube while replacing. And lastly, a tire pump. Ours is electric, but you could use whatever you have at home. This process can be completed in 4 easy steps. Step 1, removing the rear wheel. Step 2, removing the inner tube. Step 3, installing your new inner tube. And step 4, reinstalling the rear wheel. Remember, when working on any electric vehicle, always remember to turn them off before you begin. Let's get started on step 1, removing the rear wheel. We're going to flip the bike over so we have easy access. There are 5 screws securing our chain guard in place. Using our Phillips screwdriver, let's go ahead and remove those. With all 5 screws removed, let's set them somewhere safe. To remove the chain guard, simply open and remove towards the back. Now to set it aside somewhere safe. Next, let's remove the chain. We're going to lift up on our chain tensioner and pull the chain over the sprocket while spinning. It should come right off. Now let's move on to the other side and remove our brake. Using our 8mm wrenches, we're going to go ahead and remove the bolt, holding the brake to the frame. Using one wrench to secure the nut on the back and using our other one to twist the bolt in the front. Always remember righty-tighty and lefty-loosey. Make sure to remove the bolt and the washer between the brake and the frame, and the nut in the back, and make sure to set them somewhere safe. Using our 15mm wrench, let's go ahead and remove the rear axle nuts. Remove your rear axle nut, followed by the tab washer. Now let's do the same for the other side. Remove the axle nut and the tab washer. Now let's lift the wheel straight up out of the frame. Remove our 2 washers and slide the brake off the axle. Now that concludes step 1, removing the rear wheel. Now step 2, removing the inner tube. Let's start by removing the dust cap. Now using our Phillips screwdriver, let's go ahead and release the air. Pushing down on the center pin in the valve stem and squeezing around the tire to let all the air out. Now using our plastic tire levers, let's go ahead and remove the tire off the rim. Carefully pinch to make room for your tire lever to go in between the rim and the tire. Pry down with your first tire lever, creating a gap. Now that we have room, we can take our second tire lever and start working around the whole tire. Make sure to always start across from the valve stem when removing the tire. This process may seem difficult at first, but I promise just stick at it and the tire will come off the rim. Now that we have the front side of the tire off the rim, let's go ahead and get the back side off now. Let's go ahead and pull our tire over the rim and create a gap so that way we have room to stick our tool. Now remove the tire from the rim and set the rim somewhere safe. Now we can remove the inner tube from the tire. Pull it straight out. Now that we have that complete, that concludes step number 2, removing the rear inner tube. Now let's move on to step number 3, installing your new inner tube. Now let's take our new inner tube and put it inside the tire. Next, let's remove our dust cap from the inner tube. With our brake on the left-hand side, let's go ahead and make sure our rotation arrow is facing away from us. First, we'll put the valve stem through the hole in the rim, making sure everything's nice and lined up. Now using our tire levers, let's go ahead and pry the tire over the rim. When putting our tire back on the rim, we're going to want to start at the valve stem and work our way around the rim. Now that we got the front side of the tire on the rim, let's go ahead and get started on the back. We're going to take our tire lever and run it along the edge of the rim, making sure the bead is secured. Now that we got the tire fully on the rim, let's go ahead and inflate it to 35 psi. Now we can reinstall our dust cap. And that concludes step 3, installing our new inner tube. Now on to step number 4, reinstalling our wheel. Let's start by installing our brake onto the axle, followed by the 2 washers, and install our flat washer on the opposite side. Now that we have all our spacers, we can slide the rear wheel back in the frame. Make sure all the spacers are inside the frame. Now let's reinstall our brakes. We're going to take our bolt and washer and reinstall it through the frame, followed by our spacer, brakes, and bracket. And we're going to end it off with our nut on the back. Now that we have everything lined up and in place, let's take our two 8mm wrenches and go ahead and tighten everything down. One wrench in the back securing our nut while we tighten the bolt in the front. Now that we have our brakes secured and tightened, let's go ahead and reinstall the chain. Let's lift our chain tensioner up, giving slack on the chain to make it easier to reinstall on the sprocket. Wrap the chain around the sprocket and give a nice spin to make sure everything's in place. Next, we're going to reinstall our chain guard. Go ahead and open up and slide in from the backside. Let's take our time and make sure everything is nice and lined up. Using our Phillips screwdriver, let's go ahead and reinstall the 5 screws securing our chain guard in place. Next, we're going to reinstall our axle nuts. First, we're going to take our tab washers and secure those in place, making sure our tabs are in the hole on the frame. Now that we have both tab washers in place, we're going to go ahead and hand tighten our 2 axle nuts. Now that we have that done, we can go ahead and tighten them down with our 15mm wrench. Now that we have both of our axle nuts secured, let's go ahead and flip the bike back over. Now that concludes step number 4 in the process of replacing your rear inner tube on the Razor Rambler 12. I hope you found this video helpful and informative, and if you have any other questions, contact customer support at razor.com. As always, I'm Trevor Navarre with Razor, and thank you for watching.